Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a red purple halo tutorial. I hope you guys like it. So for the sake of this video, I went ahead and did my eyebrows ahead of time. I may even do a tutorial on them eventually, but there's my eyebrow. Y'all already know for my base, I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Gonna lay it all over my lid and underneath to just really get full coverage and blend it in. Blend your life away. To get the crisp line as usual, I'll be using the Scotch tape and lining it up at the corner of my eye up to my brow. One of the palettes I'll be using today is the Modern Renaissance. If you can't tell, I absolutely love it. I'll be going in with the shade Love Letter using my Elizabeth Mott blending brush. I will start at the outer V and then bring it into the crease and kind of blend a little bit. Y'all already know what time it is. I'll be using my ABH blending brush to blend this all out, and of course you'll be seeing me use this a lot. I go back in with the shade Love Letter back to the outer V just to darken it a little bit. And then I blend it out, of course, and I repeat this process a total of 3 times just to really darken the crease. So since this is a halo, I'll be using a flat shadow brush, taking the shade Love Letter and going in on the inner corner of my eye and bringing it into the crease to kind of match the outer V. And of course, blend, blend, blend. Your life away. So the second palette I'll be using today is the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, going in with the shade Eden and using my unique blending brush. I forgot to use a transition shade, so I'm just going to dip that into the shade Eden and buff it out at the top of my crease just to kind of make the transition a little bit more smoother. Next, I will be using the ever so hyped Jaclyn Hill palette. I definitely like it a lot. I'll be going in with this red-brown shade. Sadly, I don't know the color because I lost the sheet. Anyway, I'll be going in on the outer V and then towards the inner color and blending it out. Next, I'll be going in with this dark brown, using this crease brush. I don't know what number it is. I got it in an Ipsy bag. Anyway, I'll be going in on the outer V, then bringing it into the crease, and then bringing it into the inner corner as well. And obviously, you know, your girl gotta blend it out. So then I repeated the process, took the crease brush with the dark brown, went out on the outer V, then to the inner corner, and blended it out. So here I'll be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. And then I will be using these 2 brushes, my Wet n Wild small round brush, and then one of my Aero brushes from my Storybook Cosmetics set. And then to start, I'll make a line at the bottom and then lead it up to the top and look up. And then make sweeping motions to make the halo more significant. Next, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay Quick Fix priming spray and spray it onto my Wet n Wild brush. Usually this helps intensify the color whenever you're trying to apply a shimmery eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the shade Twilight and go in to my halo. So this next part is to define the halo even more. I'll be using this flat shadow brush, starting with Love Letter from the ABH palette, Then using the red brown from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and finally the darker brown. This is all just to define the halo more. Now we take the tape off to reveal a very cut, straight, beautiful line. And I'm going to take a makeup wipe and just kind of dust off the rest of the kind of fallout from the eyeshadow. To prime my face, I'll be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And then I will rub that in all over. It's really good for hydrating your skin if you have dry skin. Then I'll be using the Bella Pierre Color Pro Corrector Concealer. I'm using the shade green since I'm kind of breaking out. And I'll take a brush and I'll apply it to the red areas of my skin and blend it in from there. For foundation, I will be mixing these two together, my Liquid Touch Foundation from Unique in the shade Scarlet and my Fenty Beauty Foundation in the shade 100. And I'll be using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender to blend it all together into my skin. For contouring, I'll be using my ABH contour stick in the shade Shadow. I'm going to go real simple today and just do a line where my cheek is. And then to blend it out, I will be using my Tarte Unicorn brush that I got from the Make Believe foundation. But before I use it, I'm going to spray it once again with my Quick Fix Primer Spray from Urban Decay. I recommend it a lot. And then I'll blend it out. And of course, to highlight the contour, I'll be using my Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Beige. I will highlight under my eye and my chin and then kind of where my pimples are. And then I will take my beauty blender and blend it all out. For setting powder, I'll be using my Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, and I will just lightly brush it all over my face. For blush, I'll be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Feisty. I'll be using my Lisa Frank brush that I got in an Ipsy bag, and take it lightly, tap off excess, and do it in a sweeping motion back and forth. Then I'll be using my Nicole Guerrier ABH Glow Kit for my highlight in the shade Forever Lit. I will start going into the inner corner of my eye just to kind of highlight my whole face. And then I will go and highlight underneath my brow bone. And then finally, I will highlight my cheeks. For lashes, I'll be using my Dodo lashes in the number D309. They're one of my favorites. I'll actually link my code below that you can save money at checkout, and then I'll be using my Huda Beauty lash glue, which is also one of my favorites. I'll put it on the lash line, then I'll blow a little bit to kind of speed up the process, to set it a little bit. Then I'll use my lash applicator and apply them to my natural lash line, and then squeeze to hold them in place. For mascara, to help my natural lashes blend into my fake ones, I'll be using the Tarte Gifted mascara and just do the top and then bottom lashes. Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. If you want to see more from me and hang out more with me, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like this video, comment, share with your friends. I had a lot of fun with this one. This one came out really, really good. I'm not usually very good at halos, but I really like how this came out. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap this up. I'll see you guys in the next one.